Hello guys and girls, in this video we're going to be looking at this beautiful butterfly right here. So this butterfly is marked with 9 to 5 on the back. Unfortunately it doesn't have any kind of brand marking, so I don't know who the creator is. Just bring it up close so you can see. There we go. It's nice and beautiful. Diamonds are not diamonds. It's probably cubic zirconia or something like that. Or maybe just glass. That's what it looks like. Let's just do it in the back. This piece is kind of moving here. I'm not sure what this is. I think it's maybe for piercing, and you would put this piece into your, I don't know, belly button, I guess, or something. And it just moves like this. There you go. The marking for the 9 to 5 is just inside right there. Let's just see if I can get this closer. Just inside there. It's probably really hard to see. Hopefully you can see it. It's just right there. That's it. So it says just 9 to 5. There's nothing else. So I'm assuming this whole piece is 9 to 5, except for, I think maybe this hook, this lag, is not 9 to 5. I think this is maybe just stainless steel for sanitary purposes, just because it's obviously some kind of piercing piece, I'm assuming. And this ball, by the way, is removable. You can unscrew it and then it just goes out, and then you can screw it back in again, probably for piercing purposes when you have a hole and it's very tiny, and then you kind of push it through, and then you put the ball on the other end and you make it tight, and it just sits there. So I'm assuming that's what it is. Well, anyway, we'll do a couple markings on this one. So I think we can do, maybe we'll do the ball anyway, just for testing purposes, and then we can do the stick itself that holds the ball as well, and then we'll do maybe one side of the butterfly, and then we'll do the other side of the butterfly, just because these could be two separate pieces, kind of combined together in a way. So diamonds are already checked, and they're not diamonds. They're not even like imitants. They're like glass or cubic zirconia or something like that. Basic stuff. So right, so let's start with the ball. Do the first mark right here. Okay, so that's the ball marked right there. So let's do the leg right here, this leg. So we'll do that again. Both of those actually looking to me like stainless steel, but again, we don't know until we're gonna check it. So that's the second mark right there. These you can ignore, it's from the previous testing. So the real ones are just these two right here, and I need to clean this a little bit, the next one out. And now we're gonna be doing this part right here. Alright, so let's do one mark here. Okay, so this actually coming through is very white metal, so my assumption will be that silver. That's how the silver gonna come through. And now let's do this leg right here. Alright, also actually coming through, very consistent with the first one as well. So I'll just put it down here so you can take a closer look how it looks. And of course, if we are comparing both of these, you can see that these two look kind of the same, grayish, and these two look totally different. So they're not the same metal for sure. All right, let's do our 18 karat acid on these and take a look what's gonna happen. By the way, let's just do one more test. We're gonna make another mark, and we're gonna put 14 karat acid on it just to see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna make this one a little bit bigger. Gonna put a bit more silver there to see what is 18 karat, to see what is 14 karat gonna do to the silver mark. Alright, so we're gonna do our 18 karat first on the first 4 marks. By the way, this could be gold, white gold, we don't know, so let's check. Alright, the first mark, second mark, third, and one more. Okay, so it looks like exactly what it is. So it looks like these two, the bottom two, these two right here, looking like it's silver. It was blue, getting to milky white, and then it's going to be completely white. And these two are still sitting under the 18 karat gold acid. So maybe that's stainless steel. I have seen stainless steel doing that, but it also could be white gold. So I'm not going to be surprised if that's going to be white gold. However, I don't think so, because the piece is stamped with 925 and I did not see any kind of stamp for the white gold. There was no 750, there was no 18K, there was nothing. So I'm gonna assume that that's stainless steel. That's why it's sitting there. And for this, we definitely and clearly can see that that's turning white, and that is silver. So let's put our 14K acid on this piece and see what's gonna happen there. All right, so let's do it. I'm gonna bring it up, and so you can see exactly what's going to happen. There we go. Let's see if we can do this drop here. All right, 14K. There we go. So that's 14K on sterling silver. And what are we seeing? It's definitely not the same reaction as the 18K. But it's kind of turned yellow. It's kind of just yellow and it's sitting there. So interesting. It looks like it's gold. It looks like it just turns it into this goldish color. Looks like it's, yeah, it looks like it's just gold. And then it's slowly fading out. I'm seeing it less and less. I think it's fading out. Let's keep looking. You know what, how about I just gonna move it a bit to see what it's gonna do there. Okay, let's see. I think it's moving a little bit. Interesting, okay. So it's just sitting there. You can see it under the acid. It is definitely there. But it was kind of goldish. You see this piece that I moved towards the end there, it became goldish again, and now it's fading out. So I guess the reaction will be like goldish and then it's fading out. And this one obviously at 18K just sitting white. It's going to be sitting white for a while, then it's going to start turning purple. So we got to know that that's what's going to happen there. And this whole piece is just this other one. So it looks like it's completely faded in the first part, and this part here, it's still goldish a bit. And it's not disappearing, it's just still sitting there. All right, well, let's take another close look at this piece right here and see exactly how it looks. So one thing, when I'm looking for jewelry at the thrift stores or when I'm buying the jewelry, a very quick way to tell if the piece could be real is you can see these little teeth that's holding the diamond, these claws. You see they're right there. So each diamond is kind of being held by these claws inside, right? So they will not fall out. So of course in this case this is completely fake, and we do know that this fake, well, not fake, I mean these are CZ, right? Like cubic zirconia or just glass, so that's fine. But for silver pieces, a lot of times you're going to see this. So it's going to be silver, obviously not as valuable as gold, and you will actually have these fake diamonds, but it will be done very nicely. You will have these claws holding the diamonds. They will shine and sparkle, as you can see right there. They're not as shiny and not as sparkly as the real diamonds, of course, but they're still decently shiny and sparkly. And again, right now we're doing this under the artificial light. When it will be out in the sun, and let's say you're in a very bright sunny day running on the beach, if you're a girl, you have this in your belly button, of course sun will be hitting it and you will be getting huge sparkles all over, and everyone who's gonna look at you gonna notice it, because these things literally gonna be reflecting. This is not just one diamond, right? This is, I don't know, I didn't count how many, probably 10 or 20 here, and we're more than 20, probably close to 30 diamonds, and you will have, all of these diamonds obviously flashing the light in all directions. So you're definitely going to be visible. So if your goal is going to be to attract as much attention as you can to yourself with this piece on your belly button, you definitely should be achieving your goal. I do not see that not happening, so it should be fine. Now let's go back to our acid for a second and look. Under 18 karat, it is still sitting there it's fine. And under 14 karat, basically it got eaten away completely. Well, I do hope you got some value out of this video. If you have, please give it a like. Please consider subscribing to the channel. I'm gonna be making more videos similar to this in the future, and I hope to see you again. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye for now.